Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 with Waking the Tiger DLC. My name is Sabouts, and I am joined by Commissar Roach.
Hello.
The tension is on. Italy blobbing up, the great green blob.
Yeah, and Poland being defiant against a not a tyrannical Germany. We're not.
Yeah, a sort of friendlier Germany than what they would have expected in another historical
We're offering
timeline.
a guarantee. Oh, Czechoslovakia's joined the Allies.
Wow. This is playing out. It's already playing. Oh boy.
Oh, Italy's already.
Wow. This is playing out to already be a very interesting episode.
You know, Albania's not going to last long.
Nope.
Nope. There they
And
go.
they capitulated.
I wonder if they're still at war with the Allies. They are. Yep. Italy's at war with the Allies.
Wow, yeah, because Albania made that last-ditch move. It was like their last, like...
Middle finger.
To Italy. So
Peace
now that puts Italy at war with the Allies. It's going to make a pretty big difference. Who is in the Allies right now? It's just the United Kingdom and Czechoslovakia?
Yeah, France never joined.
Interesting. Yeah, because they didn't join because there's no pressure from us. There's no threat.
Yeah, there's no threat, so it's just essentially the Commonwealth.
Yeah, but that's going to put...
Minus Australia, because they went on their own way, remember?
Exactly. So that's going to put a lot of tension, though, in Africa. That's where most of the fighting is going to be.
Probably.
There's
a shitload of naval combat going on in the Mediterranean that I can see there's combat, but we can't see what's going on in it. It's just like 10 versus 10. That's just a play. We have no idea how many ships are fighting each other in all those combats, but it's a lot of naval.
It's interesting.
It's a big naval war right now in the Mediterranean.
Well, I'm going to say right now, Italy is never going to win a naval battle in the UK in terms of like longevity. They might win a few battles, I guess, but not win a whole naval war.
The Italian Navy is fairly large. It depends. It's because it depends on how concentrated the United Kingdom's navy is.
I can't see the United Kingdom managing a land invasion at all of Italy, but maybe later on, just not anytime.
It just depends.
Soon.
Just depends. And also, Malta is been invaded and taken over by Italy. They own Malta.
Oh.
Which means they have a direct supply line to North Africa. Without interdiction from Malta and its naval base.
That's gonna help.
So they've already done better than the historical war went. They immediately took Malta. They blitzed that.
I mean, they're I don't know. Italy's like replacing us.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they also got the military competency, or if they're still just Italy.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the big one. We're going to see how they do against this war, against the Allies. It's going to we'll be able to really see it play out down in Africa. We're going to see how that goes.
Well, right now,
I think our biggest concern would be seeing Italy ally Spain.
Well, yeah, because then they can take Gibraltar and close off half the Mediterranean, and the British have to go around and then go through the Suez. Yeah. That was in my co-op game with another YouTuber rival in my previous Germany co-op game before this patch. That was our strategy. We befriended Spain to take Gibraltar.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Because it increases their supply lines so much. Okay, we have a spare military factory.
Let's go ahead and dump it on. Let's see, where are we hurting?
Carrier bombers.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because we haven't even started production of those yet.
Yeah, we're still quite a ways away from the carrier coming out, but still.
Ooh, there it is. Focus on the true enemy.
Yep. Well, we have an option: rebuild the High Seas Fleet, safeguard the Baltic, or we could also expand dockyard facilities. Is another option we have before.
How are we right now? Take a look. How are we doing on dockyards? We're doing pretty good. Heavy cruisers. Total.
Like right now with our current dockyard totals, it'll still take us more than a year to finish the carrier.
I
with our.
think we're all right on dockyards right now, only because, well, I'm going to say we're looking at a war with Poland to get those two areas before anything else, and Poland's not going to field a navy that we got to worry about, if at all.
No, but that means that gives us more time to build up.
That's a good point, yeah. And because where's our next? I guess the real term is where's our next step after Poland?
Our next step after Poland would be to let's see here.
Start threatening France.
Well, it would be to support the Finns
allies
and safeguard the Baltic. After we finish our war with Poland, then we safeguard the Baltic by guaranteeing.
Yes.
We safeguard that, and then we support the Finns to secure the
That
entire
gives us
East.
that gives us our buffer with the Soviet Union that we want.
Yeah.
So then we're just focusing on the West.
Yeah, essentially. So I think maybe expand the dockyards as a good way of getting free 4 dockyards to put into the carrier.
Yep, and then we can dump that into the carriers. We'll get that carrier built up because we're already building planes for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to want to have it. We don't want to pull a historical Germany.
True. And I guess should we just how many should we build? 2 carriers?
Yeah, let's pump 2 of them out. We've got a pretty good size. Our Navy's all right. And if we're going to go for rebuilding the high seas, then we're which we are. That means that we want to have a strong Navy. I think we're going to need it.
Yeah, and then the next objective will be to get Wilhelm II dies.
Oh,
Last night, Wilhelm II, our beloved Kaiser, passed away peacefully in his sleep. Despite his long exile, Providence has seen fit to allow his return to the fatherland well before his death. And ever since his return, he has led our nation well. His son, Frederick Wilhelm, has now taken up the reins of the nation, and after his coronation will become known as Wilhelm III. Long live the Kaiser.
Wow. Well, we figured he probably didn't have much left in him, but at least he got to see the...
Oh, so they do have a picture of him.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Fairly old as well. He's gray. He's gone gray, so I mean, he's not a young man, but still.
It's probably not a bad thing either. He's got some experience under his belt.
Yeah, he's a popular figurehead, so he gets a +5 to stability for the nation.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. We can modify the government. I'm thinking.
Oh, what
Chief
were you
of the
thinking?
Navy?
Yep, that's what I was thinking. since we're kind of pushing Navy now.
Pick up Edric Ritter.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And we can still modify it further.
We could do ship designer, maybe.
Ship designer? Yeah, that could work. What do we want? Do we want a raiding fleet designer or an Atlantic fleet designer? I'm thinking Atlantic.
Yeah, I'm thinking Atlantic too. I like that carrier armor plus 50%, capital ship armor
plus
10%, naval
10%.
firepower.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
All right, we'll pick that one up. And we just got a tech. We just finished our MP division, our MP company. Do we want to keep going on our support companies? Keep ahead of it?
Yeah, we'll
maybe
keep
an engineer too.
Forward. Yep, I'm thinking engineer too.
Good, there we go. By the way, we also finished our infantry tech, and I just went for the one right above it, the support gun, so the MG34.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Tension 66%, so that's pretty much it. Now we're getting up in there.
Yep, I'm going to go to Poland, and I'm going to justify a war.
All right.
Take claim states. We're taking both states. So we're not conquering. We're taking specifically. This is a limited war.
Did you want to move those the First Panzer Army?
We still have 125 days before the justification finishes.
Oh, so we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, enough time for the current class to probably finish. That's training.
Yeah, they're right now sitting at, let's see, recruit deploy. Oh yeah, they're getting up there.
So our fleet now consists of 2 battleships.
7th of July. Yep.
Yeah, consists of 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and 12 destroyers.
It's a good sized fleet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back then, not really.
No. Good size for Germany.
Yeah, good size for modern day too, because it's not naval power projection is a lot different nowadays.
It doesn't mean as much as it. Well, it's
numbers
important,
doesn't
but it
matter.
doesn't.
It's the capability
Yeah,
of the ship that more so
exactly.
matters.
It used to be a lot about numbers.
Yeah, because I think the only country that still operates cruisers is the U.S., but they're not even the most powerful ships in the fleet. It's the destroyers. Nope. So we finished our tech with the computing machine. So we have some options in the engineering tab now. We can get decryption or encryption, or we could get the first stage of radio detection.
I'm thinking maybe some radio detection.
Some radar stations. Get those up. Don't want to get left behind.
Yeah, we'll grab those. I'm sure some other countries have already started the research or gotten it, so...
I think the UK starts with some in their south.
Oh, okay.
Those radar stations for the Blitz. And we have free civilian factories now. We've been building up our military factories so much, I think it'd be a great idea for us to build up civilian factories to help fund further expansion.
Yep.
So let's put some... what do we want to do? Let's put some down there. Just kind of spread them out a bit.
And how is the war with Italy actually going?
Well, we can tell by clicking on the world that's on fire. And we can click current wars and click the Italian-British War. Current casualties are the Allies at 55,000 men dead to the Italians 65,000 men dead. So they've lost 10,000 more people.
Yeah, it's pretty neck and neck still.
Italy actually outnumbers them in the amount of deployed manpower. Not manpower, divisions.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, by a lot.
Yeah.
Or a good margin.
Though the Italians are not doing so well in North Africa.
Oh, do they ever?
Sometimes.
United. Oh, they're not doing well in Africa at all. They've lost.
Yep, all they have right now
Ethiopia.
is Tobruk in North Africa.
Not that that's really going to change a whole lot, I don't think, because the hardest part will be a land invasion against Italy if the Allies do choose to try and perform that.
The UK retook Malta, so they didn't hold it long. So yeah, there's it's definitely a fight. It's definitely gonna be a fight. What else do we need to build here? We have one spare military factory.
Well, we could drop it on. Let's see. Let's look at logistics. Nothing really we're lacking.
Oh, we could do naval bomber. Get rid of that one. Just.
Oh yeah, just get rid of that because it's
Yeah, there we go.
Then we're all positive. We're looking better.
I think it's time we also reorganize the Luftwaffe.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the planes that are in the southern airfield. Ooh. Wilhelm III questions the motives of Poland. There's no doubt Poland is Oh, this is our war preparation thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. I'm going to take the the air base right around Dortmund. I'm going to reorganize the planes here. You can do the one up near Kale. All those ones.
And we're thinking of just
bumping them up to 100 minimum.
Bumping them all up to 100. Actually, let me see. What do we got? Okay, so this one's...
I think you have a couple of transport planes that we're not producing, so that's...
Just leave those. Yeah, just leave those as is.
Yeah.
Yep. And everything else, naval bombers, you want up to 100?
Yeah, we're producing them now, so... There we go. That's a good number of planes now up in the down here. Almost 500 in this southern base now.
And we should have some extra. We should have some extra planes in reserve, correct?
Yeah, we do. By the way, just as a quick thing, like if you click the if you click it and you see all you have to do is press 100 and it'll go to the first 100 mark. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, it won't. It doesn't. Yeah, you don't need to increment it. You can just do it in a block. Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Nice. And we'll just leave the 2 transport planes. We're not doing anything with that. Nice. So that's going to bump it up. And logistics wise, we're
missing a lot of tactical bombers, but we're good on fighters.
Yep. Yeah, we had plenty of those standing by anyways.
So I'm going to move these 3 fighter squadrons over to Prussia.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Just to keep the Western Poland covered by air power. And then I'll move 2 units of bombers over there.
Okay.
How much cast do we have? 279 in reserve. I'm going to make 1 new unit of close air support. And I'll put them over there as well. So that's so the Western Air or the Eastern Air Force garrison is fairly strong.
Good.
That'll help cover us.
Yeah, that'll be really useful for what we know is going to be an upcoming conflict.
All right, those 5 infantry divisions are done, and those are next to Stettin. Do we want to put them to the East Prussian garrison, or do we want to put them on your line? Or do we want to wait for the motorized to put into your line?
Let's wait for the motorized, yeah.
Okay, then I'll move the 5 over to your Prussian Guard unit, and you can assign them to the army. Panzer division's almost done, and the motorized is almost done as well.
Yep, and we'll just move that over. That'll be our nice blitz army.
Yeah, I think once the Panzer division's done, I'll have all of these. First Panzer Army move over to East Prussia for that.
Nice expanded dockyards.
Okay, I guess
we
now
wanted to dump those on the carrier, right?
Yeah. So now rebuild the High Seas Fleet. So we'll just choose that, and we'll put the naval dockyards on the carrier. And there we go. We're low on chromium, but we can import that from Turkey for 1 factory, and that should give us Yeah, we're building 1.27 carriers a year now.
Nice.
It's almost a carrier and a half.
So a carrier and a half a year. That's pretty good.
It's
a pretty quick turnout.
Yep. Okay, those 5 divisions are almost over to you.
Okay.
They're on the Baltic, and they're just ready to land. You can assign them
and you set rebuild the high seas, which is awesome. That's an awesome.
Don't think we need to worry too much about our military ground forces right now, especially against Poland. I think we should be able to get them to do pretty well against them, hopefully.
Yeah, I think so.
Those 5 guys landed, and there you go. Yep. You should assign them to the Polish line. So what you do is you select those 5 guys specifically with the drag box.
Okay.
And you can control click.
Oh, and click right on it.
Yep.
Yep.
And there they go.
Click right on the whole. They should go. Should they branch out to the whole line, or?
I don't think you did it. You have to control and then left click onto the line itself.
Control and left. Ah, got it.
There you go. Now they'll branch off.
There they go.
And now you also have those 5 motorized divisions that are just north of Berlin that you can assign to your guys there.
They're still not moving. Oh, there they go. You didn't have the.
We were paused.
Got it now. Nice.
So your motorized guys, assign them as well, so they get their bonuses, and we should be able to.
The motorized are going in the blitz, right?
No, they're going into your guys on the Polish border.
Oh, so I gotta send them over there still.
Yeah, the there's a Panzer division that's going to be added to the Blitz army, but we're waiting for those to be finished.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they join the common turn. Oh, yeah. The Chinese aren't doing so well.
Oh, are they now suffering? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a
Thanks to
Japanese
Communist
landing in
China.
the south.
Well, it looked like they were going to do all right. I mean, they pushed them back real far in the north there.
Did you assign those motorized divisions?
Oh, not yet. Let me sign them real quick, too. Yep, I got them selected. Go in here. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay, what did I do to them?
Just box select them again. So you got all
Yep,
5.
I got them.
And then control click on the line.
I think I assigned them to the wrong army.
No, they're in the right army.
Oh, they are in the right army. Okay, so I do got it. All right, perfect.
Yeah, you just got to control click to that, and they should automatically... Nope, wrong army. You want to assign them. You want to assign them to the one on the. You want to assign them to North Army. The one that's not in Prussia.
Okay. Now we got it. Now we're good.
There you go. What you can do is you can change the color of them to make it easier to spot between the two.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's what I should do.
If you click them, there's a let's go to the Prussian Guard because they're your new one.
Okay.
If you click the Prussian Guard,
choose the insignia.
You can choose the insignia, but you can also pop out. Yeah, you pop that out, and then you have an insignia and a color you can change.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll go red.
And there you go. That's much easier to keep track of.
Nice.
Now you should probably also have an assault order for your guys.
Yeah, so they can start planning.
Yeah. So what do you want North Army to do?
I'm thinking North Army probably
push to that river on their
push
center?
to that river right there. Yep, right past Poznan.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, it looks good. It also gives you a jumping off point to hit Warsaw.
Let me set an offensive line for that. Thinking. Let's see. Make sure I got them. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? I cannot get it to set for some reason.
Okay, you clicked it. So you've clicked the front line, not the... you've picked the offensive line, right?
Yes, the offensive line. Oh, what is this? Finland rejects Soviet demands.
Winter War. So you've clicked them, and you've got the offensive line selected. So now there's like little yellow hash marks through the nation that you're...
Yes.
Okay, now you right-click and drag along where you want them to stop.
It is not giving me anything for some reason. Here, you see if you can... Oh, there it goes. Now, oh, I lost it again. What the heck?
Well, I just drew that. So it worked. So you're selecting the individual, not the army group.
Yeah. Yep, I've got the North Army selected. I've got offensive line selected. There we go. Yeah, it's not letting me draw. That's odd.
Try spearhead.
Okay.
See if that works.
Click spearhead.
And you're right-clicking and dragging, right? You're not left-clicking. You're right-clicking.
Oh, maybe I am left-clicking. That's probably... No, I was left-clicking. Or right. Yeah, I was left-clicking.
Okay.
What is wrong with me? Okay. There we go. Offensive line. So I wanted it along this...
Sure you wanted it there instead of along... If you...
Whoa. Okay, let me erase that.
Yeah, why don't you erase those?
You don't like that?
Okay, now try drawing it in one movement there. Now with the right click and drag. Right click.
Yeah. Okay. Thinking right along here, right? Are we thinking all the way down to here? Or all the way along that river?
I can't see your cursor.
Oh, okay. How's that?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're thinking. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. And that lets them prepare for that. There's minimal defensive structures in the way, only one fort along that entire line. Red army can just hold its position.
Yes, for the Prussian guard, you're thinking just because we got a ton of forts up there. Not all along the Poland border, but we've got a little.
It's enough. And then once the assault on the eastern or on the western Poland is underway, they'll move forces off the East Prussian border, and the Panzer army can slip through and push
do
down.
Their blitz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I wonder how big the Polish Navy is. Actually, I'm going to check that.
Look at details and see.
They have 5 ships.
5.
Lithuania has nothing. Latvia has 2. And Estonia has 0. So we will control the Baltic with our current fleet.
Nice.
Unless they get really lucky, or they have like 5 Bismarck ships.
They'd have they'd have to get really lucky. I'm confident.
Okay, so the Prussian, or the Panzer division that's being built for Panzer Army will be done in September. Then I can shift it over to East Prussia. And I guess we'll just keep First Army on the border with France.
All right, and there's the war with Finland.
Yep, there's the Winter War. Let's see how Finland does. See if they if they did it like they did historically.
I'm rooting for them.
Yep, I think we all are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to assign all of these aircraft, pre-assign them to Western Poland. So they'll already be flying, but they won't be in combat.
Okay, perfect.
So as soon as things go, spark off, we'll have guys in the air. Which I think almost outnumbers Poland's air force just in that detachment, because they have anywhere between 530 to under 1,000 aircraft. So when I collapse these guys, does that collapse it for you too? Collapse these
Oh,
units?
it does. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right, I guess I won't collapse them then.
Well, it don't matter. You can keep them collapsed because I can get down there and I know how to, if I need to get to it.
Okay. All right, good. It just cleans up the bottom of the screen a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. That's they don't. Their air force is
fairly small.
Right. Yeah.
Also,
I mean, that's a pretty large range. So if it's more to the lower part of that range, we
outnumber them just with what's in East Prussia.
Yeah.
But as a thing, just as a side thing, we can we can shrink that range down by getting decryption, getting the decryption research.
Yeah, which might be something we should consider.
Yeah, and it also helps us on the combat, like in direct combat as well. If we have better decryption and encryption than them, it gives us a little bonus. But that is the end of this episode.
It is. Time.
Yeah,
so
under 30 this time.
I think next episode, we're going to start seeing a little bit of conflict. We're getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close to our inevitable war with Poland.
Hopefully it works out well for us, but we want to thank you all for joining us. We do hope that you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Bye.